Inside the arena, the last ride of the night had ended in a buck-off. As the fans began filing along the rows and pouring toward the exits, Tess slipped out of her seat and made her way down to the press box. Lexi's husband, Shane Tully, had been a great rider before a fall under a bucking bull had crushed his spine and cost him the use of his legs. Now he was doing color commentary for the PBR finals. Lexi, as always, was at his side. "So, how did it go?" Tess asked, although their beaming faces had already answered her question. "Shane did great," Lexi said. "He's already a pro. I was so proud of him." "And this lady even got in some comments from a wife's point of view," Shane said. "I'd say we were a hit." Lexi rose from her seat, the curve of her rounded belly just showing beneath her shirt. "I have something else to be happy about, Tess. Before the event, some of the riders' wives came up and introduced themselves. They were so nice. They have a group that gets together at events and stays in touch online. They told me I was already included. It's like I've made all these new friends. They invited me to lunch, and they're even talking about giving me a baby shower." "That's great." Tess had never needed much of a social life, but she knew how much the support of these women would mean to Lexi. "I'm on my way to check on our bulls," she said. "Are you two going back to the hotel now?" Shane, darkly handsome, grinned. "We'd planned to go out and kick up our heels, but we're both beat, so yes, we're going back to our room. Is there something you need, Tess?" "If you don't mind, could you stop by and see how Val's doing? She seemed a little off when I left her tonight. She said she had a headache, but you know Val. She tends to make excuses when something's bothering her." "I think what's bothering her is Casey," Lexi said. "Remember last summer when she made us promise not to tell him she was at the ranch? When I asked her why, she said it was water under the bridge. I think she's worried about running into him."